Have you made this stop on the boardwalk?
Princess and the Bear here. We're on the boardwalk today because it's time to return to the Deli Deliciousness. Close enough.
The Boardwalk Deli.
As your number one choice of food and infotainment, new things have landed. When new things pop up, of course, we're going to come do them. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. I'm going to go walk aboard.
Be sure to enjoy these hot cross buns.
I heard the girl.
The new and improved, I'm gonna say, Muffuletta is twice as big as it used to be. I love it. It's so big I had to cut a piece to eat it. It's got a lot of olive tapenade on it. I'm just gonna take this side. I'm sharing this bite with Bear because it's so big. Cheers. The Muffuletta is amazing. I love the pepper jack cheese. It is what sets it off. The olive tapenade, there's a lot of it, enough to soak through the bread, but it's still flavorful. If you like olives, you'll love this. I love the pickled vegetables. That's like the standout thing of this sandwich. And the bread is always amazing too. It gives really good bread. I just wish that the bread wasn't so soggy. It's getting minus points for the sogginess of it. I'm gonna give it a 3.75 out of 5 breads. I think it's worth it to come to the deli or to leave EPCOT and come here for a sandwich. If you want something like light pick-me-up that's gonna get you through the day.
Muffulettas on their own are already a wet sandwich, and it's all in the construction of the bread, how much tapenade, how much juice you're getting in there. So your mileage may vary. You may get one that's drier, but they usually come fairly wet, so be prepared. This is like one of the few times I'm glad they chose the plant-based pepper jack cheese, because you need another like strong flavor to balance out the extreme tartness that olive tapenade. It's almost like an olive relish. Think about it that way. Tapenade's way too fancy for me. Olive relish on a sandwich with pickled carrots. You get it. Strong, tart flavors, pepper jack. Sort of like the opposing force to all those flavors. It's a good sandwich, especially if you're plant-based. This doesn't fill you up. You're really not trying. I still think it's one of the best plant-based things you can get here on the boardwalk to go. But I'd like to see them have some other like rotational options. Maybe not olives all year long. You know? 3.75 out of 5 plus.
And here we have the coleslaw that comes with the Muffuletta. You can also get it on the side. It's actually the same size either way. I think it goes for a snack credit we saw on there. It's not bad. It's better than Flame Tree Barbecue coleslaw. It actually has flavor to it. I wish it had barbecue sauce. It's my new addiction, but it's really good. I like it. I would give it a 4 out of 5 coleslaws. This is really tasty.
Nice, super crunchy coleslaw. I can feel the crunch broken into it, so that is at least a hope. I am very picky about my slaw. I don't want anything too mayo-y. I don't want anything too wet, and it's still gonna have the crunch. I do a little bit more pepper, but other than that, it's actually good slaw. I was expecting this to be hot garbage. It's at a deli, where like deli sandwiches and everything else. Coleslaw was not what I was expecting, but worth the snack credit? You could do worse. Good pickles too, though. 3.75 out of 5 sauce.
This is one of 2 allergy muffins that you can get that are vegan. This one is the chocolate chip. I wanted something sweet, and you can get it warmed. I got it warmed. That's why all of the chocolate is melted. If you take it home, which I've done before too, put it in the microwave. It's much better. It's very cake-like. It's definitely the perfect dessert. I wanted something to compete with Bear's hot cross buns, and I think it does that. Bear will tell me for sure. But it's really nice. It's gluten-free. And I don't know, it's not something you can order on the app, but you can always ask for it at the register, and then they give you a little buzzer, and then you just pick it up. I think it's worth a trip over to the boardwalk. I think it's worth coming to the boardwalk and going to the deli at any time of year, no matter what they're serving. I would give it a 4 out of 5 muffins.
I will say one thing about this allergy muffin. If you're afraid of your allergy, this thing came packaged in 2 silk containers. One a big container that had all the allergy information on the outside, and then sealed again with warnings to see a cast member if this thing is broken. So if you were concerned, they take great care in there, even with something as simple as a muffin. So I like that. Dense, chocolatey. It almost feels like dessert. I don't know if muffins qualify as more a breakfast or dessert item. I'm gonna let the community decide. You guys handle all the difficult questions. We have the easy job over here. You have to watch this whole video and leave a comment and like and subscribe and tell your family. Because I know some of you haven't told your family and your friends about us. Can't hoard all the planning advice to yourself. Share. But I digress. Get off my fair-sized soapbox. It's a good muffin. It's the same level of density you would get with a lot of the gluten-free muffins, rolls, and desserts, but not like choke you like the allergy rolls you get at some restaurants. So I think it's actually above average. 3.5 out of 5 plus. So here we have the hot cross bun, the limited time option here at the Boardwalk Deli here for just 2 weeks. Apparently it's an Easter tradition in the Christian faith that they eat these after Lent on the Friday before Easter.
Good Friday.
As sort of like the cross, representing the cross that Jesus was on. It is literally a hot crossed bun with icing filled with raisins. Apparently the princess remembers these from her youth. There's a song about it. Apparently, maybe some of you may know. I have never heard of such a thing. It just looks like a piece of bread with icing on top and raisins in it. Let's see how far this goes. I expected it to be filled with something. Mm-hmm. It's not.
It's a bun.
It's really just a light raisin roll with icing on top and a cross. I like that the icing is only across and not cover the whole thing because it might be a little bit too much. It's almost like a cinnamon roll without the rolls. The flavor you're looking for, because there's a bit of cinnamon in the bread as well. It's a nice Easter treat, I suppose. Would I seek out hot cross buns on my own? Probably not. But I actually kind of like the flavor. Later on in life, if I encounter them more, it might be a vibe. 3.75 out of 5 plus. I decided to change it up, get something a little different. I always get like limited time items. How about a regular item? A chocolate dipped, powdered, sugar covered croissant. And it does look dipped. More like sprayed. This doesn't give me the feeling of dipped. But who cares? It's food. Sadly, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those terrible croissant beignets at Magic Kingdom. The ones you keep trying to pass off us to. It's Tiana's famous beignets. They ain't catching no mans in this park. We need actual beignets in more places. Let's be real. This is okay. I think I actually like the hot cross bun better, but this got a nice flavor and texture to it. If you like chocolate with your bread, this might be for you. 3 out of 5 plus. We delied our boardwalk.
And I think we agree that if you come for the next 2 weeks, if you come for Easter,
Try the hot cross bun.
Come around at any time. The Boardwalk Deli is always a good choice for a Sando.
Yes, we need more delis in Disney World parks.
I agree.
I need more sub and sandwich style options, less
Yes.
hot, fried, greasy options.
I don't want to have to go to Universal and go to Blondie's to get a really good theme park sandwich. I want to be able to eat one here at Disney World.
But I want to know what you guys think of the Boardwalk Deli, the Boardwalk period. If you've ever been here, visited here, why not? Let us know in the comments below. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, that will always be the place to find us. Hit that notification bell for see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Woo!
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might not deli with us ever again. And then we'll just be eating, I don't know, nothing?
You heard the girl.